Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about money. But a little bit about me before we get into the video. For those of you that don't already know, my name is Morgan Book. I am 18 years old and I turn 19 this year. I am currently in my first year of university at McMaster University studying social sciences and then political science. Very exciting stuff. And I have basically worked since I was maybe 10 years old, since my parents own 2 Dairy Queens and have for a long time. I have basically grown up working kind of like, those are my second homes at this point. So I've always known the concept of receiving money and saving it and spending it, and it's always been a huge, like, kind of monumental part of my life that my parents have raised me with. So I think it's important that I share some of the stuff with you guys today. As of today, I am still working at one of the Dairy Queen locations and loving it, and obviously filming tons of content for you guys. But I do want to say, before I get into the nitty-gritty stuff of money and saving and spending and budgeting and everything, I am far from an expert. Everything that I'm going to be sharing and talking about, I learned from personal experience or from my parents, who have pretty much worked in business like their entire lives and now own 3 of their own businesses. So take it with a grain of salt. This is kind of just what I do, what works for me, and it's kind of a little bit of trial and error. Okay, that was a long enough intro. I'm sorry, but let's just get into it. I'm excited. First off, I just want to thank Neo Financial for sponsoring this video, which is so cool to say. Also, my first YouTube sponsorship, so that's pretty amazing too. So Neo is a Canadian cashback credit card, and honestly, my favorite credit card that I've ever had. When I turned 18, I knew I needed to get a credit card to build up my credit, which is exactly what I did. I experimented with a couple different credit cards, and honestly, Neo is by far my favorite. There are no annual fees, you get amazing cash back, and it is accepted everywhere where MasterCard is. And although this is a minuscule detail, the packaging is like chef's kiss. Like, I love it. I literally play with it all the time. So that's the card in there. It is vertical, which I think is also like so cool and unique. This is the card. All the information is on the back, which I'm obviously not going to show you. Okay, I pulled out my phone to kind of show you guys how the app works and how easy and simple it is to use. It's perfect. So here on the home page, you just have your balance and what's available. I just paid this off a couple days ago, so that's why there's only $3.90 owing. Then over on Insights, you can see how much you've spent per month. It was kind of a pricey month so far, so that's why it's already at $925. It shows you your cash back and then how much you paid in each category. Then we get to the most important part, which is the rewards page, which is so cool and personalized. It's my favorite part because you can explore stuff nearby if you want to shop local. There's stuff for the big game day, and there's stuff for treating someone special for Valentine's Day, which is on Monday. There's national favorites, online stuff, streaming services, hotels. It's literally endless. Then you also have your popular brands, and you have grocery and restaurants, so many things. And my favorite part, you can kind of save the restaurants or places that you go to a lot. So that's what I have done. So we have stuff around my area like Marshalls and Winners, and you also have Marble Slab and the gas station and Pet Value and PetSmart, and of course we have Chapters Indigo. As I've already mentioned, the cashback is great. There's an average of 5% cashback with Neo partners, and then there is a welcome bonus when you purchase something for the first time using your Neo card at Neo partners, sometimes like 15%, and then you get a minimum 1% cashback on every other purchase. So if you want to get your own Neo card, which I do strongly suggest, you can use my referral link down below and you get $50 as a sign-on bonus. Okay, now it is time to budget. Okay, so I have my master spreadsheet here, my 2022 finances / budget. I pretty much track everything here. I will leave a link down below if you guys want to use it as well. I also just want to preface that I will not be disclosing my actual income. I know a lot of content creators do, and videos like this do. It's just not something that I feel 100% comfortable doing right now at this point in my life. I think it's great, and I totally respect people that do. It's just not something that I feel comfortable doing right now, so I will just be inputting random numbers for my income, but I will be doing my actual expenses, and the last 2 months have been kind of high, so we'll see about that. Okay, first up for income, we have YouTube AdSense, YouTube sponsorships, TikTok sponsorship, Instagram sponsorships, Dairy Queen, and others. So those are all of my streams of income. I can tell you that. I'm just not going to mention how much I make. Do I make the same every month? No, it is always fluctuating. Sometimes it's 0, sometimes it's more than usual. It is so different in like the business of content creation, but Dairy Queen usually it does stay the same. So here I have the budget beside it, and basically I just put my goal for how much I want to make per month. If it changes throughout the year, I will change it, but for each one I'm literally just going to put 1,000. And then when it comes to actually inputting my income throughout the month, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I pretty much just put price in the cell. I just want to say, as another general rule of thumb when it comes to my budget, I like to budget. I think it helps me save and spend my money, but I do not follow it 100% strictly or formally, because there are some months that fluctuate in my job or my school and I need to spend more money or I need to spend less money. It's just, the budget is there to help me out. I do not live my life based on my budget. Okay, I don't want to bore you guys, so we're going to slightly speed through my budget here. So phone bill has been the same for a while. It is $75 per month. So unless I get a new phone or my plan changes, it will stay $75 for the coming months. Car insurance bill is $60 right now. I am a G2 driver and I only pay on one of my parents' cars, $60. Gas, $40 I would say is a good budget because I don't drive a lot. That's still enough to like make it seem like I don't have to spend a ton of money on gas, because all I really do is drive to work, or that's it. Honestly, that's pretty much all I do. And then books, oh, I could put so much money here, but I'm not. I'm gonna do 25. I did 25 because that seems like a good amount. Now Starbucks, I'm gonna do 20. I can't go without my chai tea latte sometimes. Transportation, not really sure about this one. This one really depends, but I am just gonna say 20 for the time being. Parking is kind of a pain sometimes, although I just said that I do take the bus a lot to work. If I do decide to drive, parking, not fun to pay, not at all. It is very expensive and I don't have a parking pass because I don't drive enough, but when I do, it's expensive. Honestly, I'm gonna do 30. Food and eating out is something that I haven't done in a long time due to COVID, but I am gonna put it at 50. I think that's a good amount. For clothing, I did 60, pretty self-explanatory. Beauty and skincare. Now this is dangerous because lately I have been really into skincare and stuff like that because my skin was kind of breaking out for a little bit, still kind of is. I'm gonna put it at 30. Groceries, I don't spend a lot on unless I'm baking something. Technology really only encompasses stuff that I need for like content creation, like a tripod or a ring light or something like that. Technology, pretty self-explanatory. We'll do another 30. And then currently I am signed up with Audible. Love audiobooks, so that is $16.89 per month. And then I also have a National Geographic membership, which is pretty cheap. That is only $3.90, which if you remember, that was a balance on my Neo Financial credit card. Then we're just going to scroll down to my cards, which is pretty self-explanatory. I have my Neo Financial credit card, number one, of course. It's honestly my number one card for everyday spending. So I use that one the most, and then I have my CIBC Visa, my BMO MasterCard, which I obviously did not use at all in January, and then I have my BMO debit card. And then looking into the future, obviously we have each month lining up with each other between the income, the expenses, the net income, and then the credit cards that I use each month. It's so helpful to track all of this. I seriously love it, and honestly I kind of like make it fun, so I look forward to doing it and seeing how much I make or don't make per month. Okay, now let's talk money and saving goals. I think goals are one of the most important things you can have because it allows you to work so much harder because you want to meet those goals, whether it's for work or school or money, literally anything. I think it's so important, whether you just think about them in your head or write them down or put them in a spreadsheet, doesn't matter. Just have goals. Goal 1 of 2022 savings was to save enough money to go on a trip, which I have already kind of done. In less than a week, I will be in the sunshine state of Florida, United States. I'm so excited. I paid for the entire flight by myself, which was honestly really empowering. I'm really happy to say that, but I do not have to pay for a hotel or many meals out because I am staying with family. Another savings goal that I had was to get a better system for allocating the money in my paycheck. I finally kind of got the hang of budgeting and everything like that, but I want to have a better system for allocating the money in my income. That includes Dairy Queen and brand deals and sponsorships and Google AdSense and everything like that. I want to get a better system because right now it's working, but it's not very structured, and I want to be more organized with my savings and my spendings. Now, to build off goal number 2, for goal number 3, I want to put all the money that I make from sponsorships and brand deals and Dairy Queen income into my savings account, and then my Google AdSense revenue will be for my checking account or my expenses, or however you want to call it, stuff that I buy. Savings goal number 4 is to not buy things when I am bored or stressed or upset. That is a huge problem that I've been dealing with right now. If I'm really stressed with school, I'll be like, okay, like, let me go buy a book. Sometimes it's okay, but I feel like I've been doing it way too much, and I need to get a better handle on that. So we're gonna work on that too. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed filming it and kind of giving you guys a glimpse into my money life, financial self. I don't know what to call it, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you guys learned something and enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.